This takes me back to university and college many years back. My name is Pranav. By the time I finished high school, I'd changed 14 schools. Every year, there have been times when my parents moved from one place to the other, sometimes twice in a year. I attended more and more diverse set of annual functions. And you'd always have people who'd come to speak about what and how life is. So when Dilip told me today that he'd like me to come and speak about what we should be, I actually said that I don't think I'm going to speak about that. Broke my thoughts while I was coming here into 3 simple points. One is trying, and I thought I should speak to you guys on sharing my thoughts about what trying meant for me and share my emotion about what trying is. Then I thought I'll talk to you about another T, which is truth. So we'll talk about that as another part of it. As I was growing, the focus of building businesses was not necessarily as smart as what it is today. Everybody today wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody today wants to run a startup. But for us, being an entrepreneur within large companies became a very important part of it. Just as aspirations with students, it is also an aspiration for parents. And I think it is very important that today we are able to bridge that gap. As we grew, I was 24 when I sold my first company. I was relatively successful early on building businesses. In fact, I was telling my team, Vinod is here, that Grand used to be our office many years back. In fact, I've seen a fire in this building many years back. There was a fire at Airtel before, I would say in probably 2009, where the subsequent commercial offices went down. But the value of to do becomes another key point of the T. So first is trying, second is to do. Once you try and if you succeed, it's great. But if you fail, which is majority of the time, you give up. And that's where the orientation of to do it again and again and again becomes a very, very important part for all of us to inculcate within each other, not only as students, not only as teachers, but also as parents. How do we emphasize with parents and teachers to become mentors for children who have so much of challenges across their lives today, even more so, to create an avenue to build value? Can we be mentors? Can we be supporters? Can we be people who give them opportunities again and again without creating that fear? And I think that became the second point which I wanted to talk to you about, to do. So parents, it's very important that we enable our children to do, let them live their own journey. And also it is very important for students that if you fail, you should to do it again and again and again. As we grew older, I joined an organization which was a Japanese company who hired me to become their youngest board member. The orientation of them to choose me is still a mystery, but it was a 50-year-old firm, Japanese firm, who ended up hiring a 29-year-old CEO. The question not only was in my mind as a doubt that why are they hiring me, but also within my peers. And the third point came out of that. Believe in your peers and believe in triumph, which is my third T. I think it is very important that when you have friends, peers, children, teachers have their students, you always are working very hard in helping them become better. Pressure creates gold, pressure creates diamond. But I think it's important that we celebrate triumph. The smaller the triumph, the bigger the opportunity for all of us to drive success. All of us have some reason of being here, and let's work together to build value to ourselves. And I think that is very important, and that's how triumph comes. My fourth T, which I truly believe, is trust. And I think trust for us is not only central to our self-belief, but also to bring value to others. As we drive trust, we are not only building trust in the work we do, but who we stand. As all of you go to a larger part of a complicated world, we want you to not only build trust for yourself, but for the work you do. For the students, it's very important that the trust that the school has put in, the teachers have put in, and most importantly, what your parents have put in, is converted into the work that you are trying to build value on. It not only drives the area of cognizance, but it also drives area of taking responsibility to make yourself an important element of the success that you're trying to achieve. I think it's very important that we build these 4 values. I'd like all of you to put a hand for each one of you and build value, not only to create success, but also make memories and history for everybody in this room. So keep trying, keep doing, keep winning or having triumphs in your life, and it necessarily does not always mean a number, but just be happy and keep trust as a key format for everything that you do. God bless you guys. Wish you all the best.